Alright, a quick video on how to boot from a USB, if you need to, on a ThinkPad. This is the E15. I'm in the BIOS, but I'll show you from beginning. So turn the computer off. Now there's two ways to get in the BIOS. If you have fast startup enabled, you may not be able to do what I'm going to do now, but I'll show you how to fix that problem too. So when the computer is off, turn it on, wait for the message that comes about press enter key. Done, and press F1. It'll bring you the BIOS screen. There's two versions of the BIOS. This is the GUI version. So for the GUI version, what you will need to do is go into security and go to secure boot, and secure boot needs to be off, and restart, exit, and save changes. Yes. And press enter again, and this time you want to choose temporary device to boot from. Press F12 and you should see your hard drive come up, or your USB. I'm going to plug in a USB now. I've just plugged it in. I'm going to repeat the process, reboot the computer, press F10, F12, and my USB is there. I can choose and it will boot from that if it's enabled. Okay, that's that, right? Now I'll show you the other way. We'll reboot the computer. Take the USB out. Okay. Turn it back on. I'll show you the classic BIOS screen if you don't have the GUI version. Okay, so I'm gonna config, where was it? Load setup defaults. Oh, there was an option here to Alright, ignore what I'm going to say. So, load setup defaults, yes, okay. F10. now what I'll show you the text BIOS version. Let's go back in here. There was an option somewhere here to change it to GUI and... Okay, let me see, not here. Setup UI. Okay, here we go. Graphical. Change that to simple text. F10, save changes and exit. Now you should see the classical text. Here we go. There we go. And same process here. Under security, secure boot, disable, done. F10, save changes and exit. Now, sometimes you can't get into BIOS, and I'll show you how you can fix that. Sometimes you don't get that quick boot. So what we'll do is we will start up, load setup defaults, F10, reboot, okay. So when you turn the computer on, it straight away does the circle to get into BIOS from Windows. It's a simple process. So what you will do is start button, shut down, hold the shift key on the bottom left and click on restart while holding the shift key. Yeah, keep holding. And eventually you'll go into recovery, troubleshoot, advanced, UEFI, firmware, restart. And without touching anything, it should go straight into BIOS screen. There we go, we're done. Alright, so I'm going to carry on with my work of booting into the USB and getting this laptop ready for the client. So I'll need to make my changes too. Security, secure boot. Bummer, what am I doing? Secure boot. Yep. F10, save changes and exit. And then enter key, F12, USB. I've got a couple of them. I'm not sure which one is the real one. That's the second one. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support